Well, today is Labor Day, and Nigerians join the rest of the world to commemorate the day dedicated to the historic struggles and gains of workers. To discuss the importance of the day and the future of the labour movement, I've now been joined in the studio by President, National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives. He is Michael Nnachi. Very welcome to News at 10.
Thank you.
All right, tell us, what's there to celebrate beyond joining the rest of the world to perform the May Day rituals?
Thank you. Today we are celebrating the May Day, which is primarily meant for workers to celebrate, encourage themselves, and then also as a strong group representing labor and the workers entirely, we join the next of the global community to celebrate Workers' Day, which usually is today, 1st May 2022. Incidentally, the theme of this year's Workers' Day happens to be labor, politics, and the quest for good governance and development in Nigeria, which attracts almost the attention of the workers, especially as it concerns the struggle to better Nigeria. As a result of that, recently, precisely on the 27th of April, the Central Working Committee of NLC, which National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, is an affiliate of NLC under the Global President, Comrade Ayuba Waba. So during the meeting, we were able to look at critical issues which include, but not limited to, the state of the nation, the labor struggle, the role of workers, insecurity situation in the country, and also some states who are here to implement the minimum wage, and the other states, some other states like Abia, that is here to pay the pensioners almost about 38 months unpaid. And looking at all these situations, including the state of the strike, the ongoing strike as a result of either failure in negotiation between the government and the universities. Yeah. So the students are already suffering, because it's often said that when two elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. The students are there at home. The years for graduation is already elongated. So, and as workers, we are not very comfortable with this type of development. And we are looking up to government to see how all these situations can be addressed, so that the nation can continue to move progressively.
So how can the labor unions themselves work with government to, sort out this ASU strike that has been ongoing for some time now?
Already, the workers are part and parcel of government. Government cannot exist without workers. And of course, workers cannot exist without government. So the two need to work together. Most often, we expect that the conditions of services of workers are decent, secured, and then items required for work should be provided so that quality services can be delivered. Where those things are lacking, it also affects the quality of delivery of work. So it is also important that when there are negotiations that have to do with wages, the government on their part should, as much as possible, try to respect that understanding, because it's not always good to allow workers to go on strike. When workers go on strike, there's a lot of economic losses within the nation, and it doesn't always go well. Such situations should not be allowed. There should always be room for negotiation, and certainly when you engage labor, they will look at issues and then see how they progress, because there's no benefit going on strike. Who are the people that will suffer? The same workers and their various families. So such a situation should not be allowed to even come to play. So I will urge the government side to always look at the plight of workers.
All right, very briefly and lastly, as you see it, what does the future hold for the Nigerian worker?
Well, we are very hopeful, because we know, even though there's a lot of pressure, both in insecurity and in the quest for Politics 2023. In as much as the government is facing that, we also ask that those who are trying to come up to lead the workers should also see reason to listen to the workers and see how the conditions of service can improve.
All right, Michael Nnachi, President, National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives. Many thanks for taking the time to talk to us on this special day of Workers' Day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.